Hi everyone. So this is my video on why I think Nina might be the worst character in the beta. Now this is not to say she is notably weaker than the others, because I think the balance is really good in the game right now. As in almost everyone's like really messed up in some way. It's just so the gaps are pretty minor in between the characters, but I do feel like Nina is definitely on the weaker end, if not the worst, but still totally a strong character. I think the biggest thing with Nina is that her heat is not very like in the meta of the game. Like most characters have something really dumb with their heat, like as in they have forced high-low mix-ups, they have forced chip situations, but Nina, her heat stuff, her main thing in heat is that the guns do extra chip damage and block. However, the problem is the guns come out of non-jailing strings, which means that you can duck them. So for example, like that string, this string, the only really like viable chip gun chip string that she has is back 1+2. So she, on block and hit she gets guaranteed chip attempt. But the other chip options, or the other gun options, comes out of a high, which you can duck and you can launch her first. So heats doesn't really benefit Nina that much, like in terms of mix-ups. So the other kind of things with Nina is like they nerfed a lot of her counter hit stuff. Now this is like a very universal nerf across the boards, but in Nina's case she did kind of rely on these kind of counter hits to become like a really complete character. Her sidestep 4 doesn't counter hit launch anymore, which was pretty big considering this goes a really long way. And also, just go back to the heat thing, because her gun strings actually sets to neutral, means that her bar is going to deplete as she has to go back in and start pressuring the opponent to get the heat bar like frozen. So another thing with Nina is her while standing 1 is actually worse now because she doesn't have a screw off the while standing 1s. As you can see, she goes into the guns from the while standing 1. Or 171. So this means that she's unable to screw off of butterfly loops like consistently. So I believe she has to do something like this. She has to go into this, but this does hurt her carry nerf. And also strings like QCF. So this is now gun string. It used to be a really good carry option after a butterfly loop, but now it's just another gun string. It's the same with her while standing 1+2, it's now gun string. So this kind of really hurts her carry potential a little bit. And because you have to do one hit less in your butterfly combos, due to this being really the only thing that connects in it. And it doesn't hit on like max butterfly loops. So like in previous Tekken games you could do way more butterflies and still get a combo at the end of it. But in this game you have to cut your butterflies even shorter just to be able to do this to get the tail flick. So it feels like her changes, they're making her like more string heavy while nerfing her counter hit stuff. So obviously, and like string like mix-ups are always going to be like weaker high level. Like they're going to be stronger at lower level, but higher level her string mix-up is not going to be really as viable, and they're putting a lot of attention on that string mix-up. So she's going to be like quite knowledge checky and it's probably going to like frustrate newer players, but at higher level, like the benefits that she got, like shit like this, it's not really going to hype her. It's not really going to help her much at high level. It's just stuff like Magic 4 got nerfed, Back 4 got nerfed as well. This used to be a full launch, but now it's just +12 given this. However, she did get some nice things. At least, you know, it's not all doom and gloom. She did get some nice things. Back 2 seems to crush better. From what I heard, she's always those Nina thing, like her sidestep 1 at the wall is going to be better. Like when she's in heat and you're forced to block all the sidestep 1 pressure due to the sidestep 1 hitbox being bigger, so it's kind of harder to get away from the sidestep 1 pressure. So this means that she's going to be whittling away at your bar while she's in heat, so this is a good change for her. It's just the problem, while she is in heat herself in terms of mix-ups, it's just not quite there. Another big thing is that sidestep 1+2 on block, there's less pushback, so this is actually unsafe now. Before there was loads of pushback, so almost no character could punish it, but now you can punish it pretty much with everyone. However, the pickup after sidestep 1+2 is easier, and I just got a news report that's actually -9. So it is it is actually safe. My bad, it is actually safe. However, the pushback is now like non-existent. So like she pretty much loses her turn on block. Just recap what I just said there. So the pickup after slice at 1+2 is easier, and I'm not going to demonstrate it now because I don't play this character, but it is easier. So her combat damage is still quite good. It's just to kind of summarize, I feel like heat doesn't really suit the character. And her carry nerfs kind of really shine a bit, you know, like this got nerfed and these are all gun strings now, which are like kind of useless. Like Kusia 4 string, one standing 4 string, one standing 1+2 string, all just hurts her butterflies. And yeah, so I just feel like she's definitely like on the lower end of, you know, like she doesn't really like shine in heat compared to like almost like any other character does. So she's for sure, I think, in my opinion, like the weakest character in CNC. But that, again, to kind of bring back what I said at the start, that's not to say that, you know, she is a weak character. Like, she's still quite strong, but someone has to be the weakest character. And in my opinion, right now, with my limited knowledge, it's Nina. Okay. And thank you for watching.